I'm not Borg. Star Trek, Section 31 actor debunks Michelle Yeoh movie fan theory. Star Trek, Section 31 released its audacious first teaser trailer at San Diego Comic-Con 2024, and one of the Section 31 cast members debunks fan theory that he's playing a Borg. Headlined by Academy Award winner Michelle Yeoh, Star Trek, Section 31 is the first Star Trek movie made for streaming on Paramount+. Yeoh's Emperor Philippa Georgiou is joined by an eclectic cast playing still unknown characters. However, Sam Richardson revealed he's playing a Chameloid, and Casey Roll portrays the younger Rachel Garrett from Star Trek: The Next Generation. On his Instagram, Rob Kaczynski, at @TherapKaczynski, shared Star Trek Section 31's teaser trailer and added a caption, "Ride of a lifetime. No, I'm not Borg." Kaczynski's unknown Section 31 character wears a bulky exosuit, which naturally led fans to speculate he could be a reclaimed member of the Borg collective. However, it looks like Kaczynski's Section 31 character is a humanoid wearing combat armor of some sort. Check out Kaczynski's post below. Why Rob Kaczynski can't be a Borg in Star Trek Section 31. Rob Kaczynski isn't playing a Borg in Star Trek Section 31, as his character looks humanoid, with hair, and shows emotion in the trailer's blistering action scenes. Kaczynski does appear to be a cyborg of some sort, although he could be wearing a tactical battlesuit. Kaczynski's Section 31 mystery man could also be a cybernetically enhanced human. Star Trek has introduced a few of those already, like Arium, Hannah Cheeseman, in Star Trek Discovery, and LT. Sam Rutherford, Eugene Cordero, in Star Trek Lower Decks. Kaczynski could also be playing a next-generation Mako Solider from Star Trek Enterprise. Star Trek Section 31 appears to be set in the early 24th century, dubbed Star Trek's Lost Era. This is another reason why Rob Kaczynski can't be playing a Borg. Humans don't encounter the Borg until Q, John Delancey, makes the introduction to the USS Enterprise D in Star Trek: The Next Generation. Then again, it's quite clear Star Trek Section 31 is here to break some rules, and maybe Borg canon could be one of them. Since its inception, Star Trek has woven complex narratives that challenge the boundaries of science fiction. Through its decades-long journey, the franchise has introduced a kaleidoscope of characters and plotlines, leaving fans with plenty of room for speculation. One of the more recent subjects of such speculation has centered around the forthcoming Star Trek Section 31 movie, which is set to star Michelle Yeoh as Emperor Philippa Georgiou. While details about the film have been kept tightly under wraps, a wild fan theory has caught fire, sparking debate across online forums. The notion that Georgiou could, in some fashion, be linked to the Borg, one of the franchise's most infamous villains. However, a recent statement from an actor involved in Section 31 has definitively debunked this theory, stating plainly, "I'm not Borg," and effectively putting to rest any speculation about the movie introducing new Borg elements. Still, the denial has done little to dampen the flames of fan imagination, and the theory itself offers an intriguing opportunity to explore the intersection of Star Trek's complex lore, its enigmatic characters, and the role that speculative fiction plays in the fandom at large. The Borg, with their hive mind, advanced technology, and chilling "resistance is futile" mantra, have long stood as one of Star Trek's most formidable enemies. Their insidious ability to assimilate individuals into a collective consciousness has made them a metaphor for the loss of individuality and the perils of unchecked technological advancement. They've appeared across several iterations of the franchise, from Star Trek: The Next Generation to Star Trek Voyager, leaving an indelible mark on the series and its fans. Michelle Yeoh's character, Philippa Georgiou, especially in her Terran form as the Emperor from the Mirror Universe, has already demonstrated a knack for navigating the morally ambiguous waters of the Star Trek universe. Her role in Section 31, an organization known for its shadowy operations and morally dubious decisions, promises to add another layer to the intrigue surrounding her character. Given the secrecy surrounding Section 31, it wasn't long before fans began theorizing how the movie would incorporate established Star Trek lore into its story. One such theory emerged from the depths of online fan communities. Could Philippa Georgiou somehow be connected to the Borg? The rationale, while speculative, seemed rooted in Star Trek's tradition of drawing connections between characters and larger franchise-spanning entities. Perhaps Georgiou's ruthlessness and calculating demeanor were a prelude to her assimilation into the Borg collective. Maybe Section 31 was planning a daring, top-secret mission to infiltrate and dismantle the Borg from within, with Yeoh as its sharp-edged spearhead. The theory spread quickly, with fans dissecting trailers, press releases, and interviews for any hint that might support the idea. Some even pointed to Michelle Yeoh's previous experience in roles that dealt with parallel universes, such as her work in Everything Everywhere All at Once, as evidence that her character in Star Trek might similarly cross into the realm of the Borg. It was a tantalizing idea, a collision of two iconic pieces of Star Trek lore that would see Yeoh squaring off against or even joining one of the franchise's most iconic villains. The growing fervor around the theory eventually prompted a response from one of the actors involved in the film, who was questioned about the possibility of Borg involvement. While their role in the movie remains undisclosed, their straightforward response, "I'm not Borg," was enough to send ripples through the fanbase. With those 3 words, the actor effectively shut down one of the more popular speculative theories about Section 31. For some fans, this response was a moment of clarity, a reminder not to get too carried away with their theories. But for others, it only added to the mystery surrounding the film. After all, Star Trek is a franchise that thrives on misdirection and surprises. What if the actor's denial was itself a misdirection, a clever way to keep the Borg connection hidden until the movie's release? Speculation continued to thrive, with some fans holding on to the belief that, even if this particular actor wasn't playing a Borg character, the possibility of Borg involvement wasn't entirely off the table. So why did this theory gain so much traction in the first place? Part of it lies in the allure of combining 2 iconic elements of the franchise, Philippa Georgiou and the Borg. Georgiou, especially in her Mirror Universe incarnation, is a character who defies easy categorization. Her arc across Star Trek Discovery demonstrated a complex evolution, from ruthless emperor to begrudging ally, constantly straddling the line between villain and anti-hero. Fans were eager to see what her next steps would be, and the idea of linking her to the Borg added another layer of complexity to her already multifaceted character. Moreover, the Borg, despite being central to numerous Star Trek storylines, have been conspicuously absent from recent iterations of the franchise. Their last major appearance came in Star Trek Picard, but their role in the wider Star Trek universe remains an open question. A Section 31 movie could have been the perfect opportunity to reintroduce the Borg, especially if the plot revolves around dark, clandestine operations. There's also a broader context to consider: the role of fan theories in modern media consumption. In the age of the internet, fans no longer passively consume media, they actively participate in shaping its meaning. From Reddit threads to YouTube breakdowns, fans dissect every frame, every line of dialogue, and every casting announcement in search of clues about the direction of their favorite franchises. This participatory culture encourages speculation, and Star Trek, with its sprawling lore and interconnected storylines, is a fertile ground for these kinds of theories. Ultimately, while the actor's statement may have debunked the specific theory about Borg involvement in Section 31, it speaks to the larger phenomenon of fan speculation in the Star Trek universe. Theories like these aren't just a reflection of idle curiosity, they demonstrate the deep engagement fans have with the material, as well as their desire to see connections between different elements of the franchise. In the end, Star Trek Section 31 remains shrouded in mystery, but one thing is clear: Philippa Georgiou's journey is far from over, and while she may not be Borg, her next chapter is sure to be just as thrilling, morally complex, and unpredictable as fans have come to expect.